Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And today we're going to take a look, starting the show with a little Here Is the House. I wanted to point something out though first before we go. I spent so much time, see the little Donkey Kong Jr. game? Here, so let me move this out of my way here. Okay. So this little Donkey Kong Jr. game, this is like one of the best I've ever had it dialed in. Because every morning I have to kind of dial in the settings to make it look nice. So it's right there, that little donkey. That's a cool little game from the 1980s, a little Coleco game. You can see it's over there behind me. We got a little camera set up on it. So if I go like this, it kind of blocks the camera. Anyway, okay. I'm all proud of my little work here. All right, and I've got some other stuff. I'm working on a shipping station to ship some stuff from for Depop, actually. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I have a lot to do today, so I'm trying to get an early start. Ooh, let's throw the feed in. I forgot to put the feed for the Elgato. Let's go. There we go. Now we're live. I was playing you a little one of the licks from the song. It's from the 1986 album Black Celebration. Where's that? Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Let's go ahead and change to a piano here. That was just for the intro. Now we're going to teach it to you. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We are in the key. Let me make sure I set the key. What I always do, those of you who follow the show, I go head on over to Depeche Mode Live Wiki here. And I look up the song, Here Is the House. This is from Black Celebration, 1986. We look up the key signature, which is C minor here. And then, actually, we have it. Everybody else says it's in B minor, but okay, we'll just do it in C minor, I guess. And then, let me see here. We've got originally released in March 17 of 1986. It's been performed 23 times live. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Here Is the House. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I'm going to go to C minor. Oh, I'm sorry, it is C minor. I'm thinking of the other song I picked today. So I got to set the key real quick. That'll be E flat major. And we are now set to go. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the chords here for the song. Here is the house where it all happens. Right, go to a G there. Let me make sure I can see my screen here. All right, so here is the house. I gotta also make sure that my hands are lined up. Okay, good, they're lined up. Last time I was playing and they weren't lined up on Everything Counts. Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof. Body and soul come together as we come closer together. And as it happens here in this house. Well, it's like this. And I feel your warmth. There, let's go walk through these chords now. Okay, so actually, let's start from the top. Okay, so you want to learn that part. I guess that's the chorus, right? The song starts with the chorus. So you got C minor, right? Here is the house. This is a D sharp, or E flat in this key, I'm sorry. So C minor to E flat. Almost like Enjoy the Silence, right? So we're going from C minor to E flat. Then to A flat, and then down to G major. C minor, D flat, A minor, A flat to G major. Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof. go back to this. As it happens, it B flat happens here in this house. And I'll show you this little lick next. Okay, so it's the same chords. Right, C minor, E flat, A flat to G. So it's sorry. So you skip the D, that's why it throws me off. Then you do it. So let's do it from the top. Feel your warmth, right? So in the song, this is the part that I need to figure out myself, and I'm working on it, so I'll put it out there for y'all. Anybody who's learning this song, let's try to see if we can work on this part together. It's pretty tricky. It's like, oh my goodness. It's not that simple though. I am simplifying it big time. So let me walk you through the chords first. But that is what we're going to try to see if we can figure out offline here. Maybe not live. Okay, so let's get down to, I showed you that lick, right? Now we got to go down to the verse. Okay, so C minor. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. And there's someone calling on the telephone. Okay, so they're pretty quick changes when it's okay, pretty quick. So that's where it comes from. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. And there's someone. It's like something like that. It's so. And I feel your warmth, feels like home, someone calling. So I don't know how to do that part yet. That's what we're working on. But in general, that's the part of the song. So what I'm going to do is walk you through the chord changes, though, okay? So we got, and I feel your warmth, and it feels like, so you stay there. So, and I feel your warmth, and it feels like home, and there's someone calling on the telephone. Okay, so that's a G inverted, so E flat, okay? Right, there's your E flat chord, major chord. Inverted twice, so that's root position, first inversion, second inversion, okay? So we're going then down to a first inversion of G with a D in the bass. You're going in the left hand. Calling on the telephone. Oh, back to C minor, okay? So, and I feel your warmth, and it feels, hello there, how are you? Good to see you. Calling on the, oh my gosh, calling on the telephone, okay? Let's stay home, it's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to, okay? So let's start from the top again, one more time. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home, and there's someone calling on the telephone. Let's stay home, it's cold outside, Where's it at? With or without word. Oh, I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook at the moment. But I'm thinking about trying out Kick, possibly. And I really do need to go live on Instagram and TikTok. I just don't because they're vertical, and I don't know about how it's gonna look because you really need to see the. So maybe if you can see it, or if I can switch like to a vertical version of the show, maybe I can do a second stream. But those are the main ones right now, is just Twitch and YouTube. My YouTube channel. And then on my Facebook, it's like just like for my family and friends, it's like, kind of funny. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, Ray Luna Media at YouTube. You can find me, or Ray Luna Piano too. I'm not sure. Are you on Twitch? I need to learn how to be able to tell here which chat I'm on right now. Multi-stream. I need to dial in this part. So Twitch requires additional permissions. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work on this offline. The hard part is like testing out the chat offline, because you need people to jump in the chat. So, but yeah, that's where I stream now. But I'm thinking about trying Kick, and then eventually I got to do TikTok and Instagram. But I'm not real. It's hard to keep up with all the social media part, There's a lot of posting, a lot of, thumbnails, things like that. So I spend most of my time playing the piano and trying to put the hands together. Put the two hands together and the vocal. So I'm not, even though I'm okay at some graphics, obviously, and some things, it's not really my, what I want to spend my time doing. So I might have to find a social media person to just, pay them to, here's all my streams, chop them into TikToks for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, there's definitely things that I want to do personally, which is like the tutorials. That's what I spend my time on, is editing those. But like, as far as like constantly posting and promoting myself, it's not really like what I do, even though I should. So that's why I keep it kind of simple. And that's probably why I only have, not only, but I mean, I have a small number of subscribers for somebody who's been around for so long, right? Everybody always says, oh, you should have way more subscribers. Probably because of the lack of promotion is really what it is. But I'm trying to find, I'm building a slow audience because I'm in it for the long haul. I literally want to learn every song I can from Depeche Mode. And so this is kind of like a personal journey that you guys are coming along and joining with me, and we're all learning these songs together, so it's kind of nice, right? Let's get back to this last here. But no, thank you for tuning in. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home, and there's someone calling on the telephone. Let's stay home, it's cold outside. Oh. Let's stay home, it's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to you. Now you're going to, right? Then you go here. With or without words. Where's that? With or without words, I'll confide everything. Right? That. You know what? And I agree. Thank you. I wasn't explaining that well. I don't mean to sound at all like I do not appreciate the audience that I have accumulated. I just get that question all the time. Like, how come you don't have way more subscribers? You've been around since the channel started in 2012, believe it or not. But then I was blank for quite a few years when I was really busy at work. The Beverly Hilton, at one point, we were shooting 332 shows a year, like 2014, 2015. We were working literally around the clock. That's what I do. I work as a camera guy for the different things, concerts, corporate events, all kinds of stuff. Graduation, giant, but usually like at the Honda Center, or I work in the giant arenas a lot. Crypto, I've worked at a lot of, like all the arenas in LA, Hollywood Bowl, etc. And so, there was a long time of being blank there for a while. But the channel, I think Behind the Wheel has been up since 2012. My tutorial for Behind the Wheel. And that's back when I used to film them with my hand, like with my phone. So over the years, we built the studio, and now we're good to rock. But yeah, I think so. I think a genuine audience. It's very niche. First of all, it's got to be people who love Depeche Mode. And second, it's got to be people who want to learn to play maybe their songs and put up with me playing and then taking a break for a second while I explain it. You know, it's a very niche audience. It probably bothers a lot of people, I'm sure. It's like, just play the song, dude. It's like, yeah, but I'm not a cover band. You know what I mean? That's the channel is to teach. I'm teaching the songs. You know what I mean? I do perform covers sometimes, but I don't put myself out there like, I'm a performer necessarily. You know what I mean? I play in the studio. I like to teach piano, and I like to learn these songs myself. Now, don't get me wrong. The other day I was at the Mix in Pasadena. It was my first show, like, I don't know, since maybe, I think I played, the last show I ever played live was in 2014. Oh, you know what? You can, Tony. Nice. First of all, thank you for checking me out. But yeah, you could play. You start with C major, right? The keyboard is on a C major scale, and you just walk through these. This is how I taught my goddaughter when she was like 4. Start like that, just right. Then the first, third one, and fifth are the chord. Okay, so that's C major, right? The scale meaning it's just a series of notes, right? And you can have minor, right? It changes, but it actually goes all the way to octave to octave. But to get started, you could just do the first 5. And then if you want to change it to minor, you just take the third one and lower it half a step. Now you got major and minor. Now you could play anything in C major, C minor, okay? Then if you move up to D, D major, lower it half a step, just one step to the left. The third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can build chords on top of that. You got, right? You start moving them around and you start getting augmented, diminished. And that's a good way to start. Then you go to E. If you learn C and F, this is how I taught my goddaughter. The first song I ever taught her was, I'll stop, wait, no, it's, wait, where's it? I'll stop the world and melt with you. I taught her C major. Then I taught her F major. And then you could play, I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. See? That's all you got to do, right? Just C and F. So learn the keyboard, the layout first, and then just start learning your chords. Now, if you really want to do it, though, you go back and you learn how to read, and that's what I'm redoing. I used to read when I was a kid, but it was very simple music. I think the hardest thing I ever read was probably... I forgot it. And then I got older. I never read the Moonlight Sonata, but I learned it. Right? And that just takes time. Anyway, let me get back to the chords. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, though. So let's get back to this. Where did I leave off? Okay, so with or without words, with or without words, I'll confide everything, okay? And that's basically it. Then there's another lick I'm going to teach you, okay? So let's take it from the top, the very top, okay? Because you're going right back to the chorus, and then I'll go to verse 2. So we're going to the top. Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof. Body and soul come together as we come closer together. See how it's the same 4? And then it changes a little bit. As it happens here in this house. Well, I got to scroll down here. Thank you very much that you like my way of explaining. I feel like I'm too ADHD all the time, though. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. And there's someone, quick changes, calling on the telephone. Let's stay home. It's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to you. Oh, where's it at? Here. With or without words, I'll confide everything. Then back to the top, right? Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof. Body and soul come together as we come closer together. And as it happens here in this love. Then you got okay, let me walk you through that part. And then Tony, there's one last thing I wanted to mention real quick. I won't go off too far on it. Is that all those chords, once you learn your chords, your major and minors, then you can invert them. See? Right? You can. Okay, so you want to practice that. Practice your scales. If you practice the whole thing, but if not, just do the first 5. And you get the point. Okay, so I wanted to finish with that. Just know that they can also be inverted, whether they're major or minor. Okay? That's all you need to know. That'll get you started. And just look up chords, major chords and scales, and that should get you started playing. It's not as scary as it looks. Anyway, let's get back. Piano Seeker and I were working on this. I want to show you this riff. Same chords. Okay. Something like that, right? Right? Okay, that should be good enough. Anyway, we spent a lot of time on that one. More than I was going to. So hopefully that works. And Tony, I wish you the best. And do yourself a favor. What I always do, what I suggest to people is find, at first, if you're brand new to it, and you want to start, find yourself a very inexpensive keyboard, but get one with a decent amount of keys, at least 66 keys. But don't spend a bunch of money until you find yourself committed. You know what I mean? Like if you may buy a keyboard, try it, and hate it. Okay? And that does happen sometimes. And that might not be your instrument, but I wouldn't drop thousands of dollars on a Nord Stage 4 or something, and then try it. Or actually, some people would argue the opposite, that if they drop $3 or $4 grand for a really expensive keyboard, they are going to now commit to learning it no matter what. Okay, so I don't know which kind of person you are, but whichever one works for you, I suggest try maybe an inexpensive keyboard, see if you like it first, and if and then go from there. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to take a look now. This one I don't think I've ever played before. So let's go to the Depeche Mode Live Wiki, like always, and we're going to look at this one. We're staying with Black Celebration album, I guess. Dressed in Black is what we're going to do. I had that song in my head. We were talking, my love and I, we were talking about the Memento Mori tour. We got to see Dressed in Black perform live. That was rare. It was at the Forum, the Kia Forum, and it was an acoustic version, A minor. So let me, real quick, catching up with Depeche Mode. A minor is relative major. Oh, a C major. What am I talking about? A minor relative major. Really? You're not going to do it? No internet. Oh no. Do I not have, is the stream off? Are you guys still there? It says I have no internet connection. Is that true? Okay, let's see here. A minor's relative major. Should be C major. I am such a dork. That is like the easiest one. Okay. On another show, I'll explain to you, Tony, what all that means, or maybe in a little bit here. Let's go to C. Let's jump into back on, let's go back here. We were looking at dressed in black, so we got A minor. I set it to the relative major. And then we're going to take a look at, which is C major. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. I got little chords here from tabsultimateguitar.com. Again, I'm not associated with these channels necessarily. These are the ones that I use, though. Okay, so look at this. We got it here. Let's take a look at the song. So dressed in black. B minor. So let me see. I want to figure out. I've never played this live. I think I've tried it only a couple times in private here. Okay. Okay, cool. It said I had no internet for a section. Thank you, Tony. So here we go. She's right. So something like that. She's dressed in black again, and I'm falling down again. Oh, here comes the note. Down to the floor again. I'm begging for more again. But oh, what can you do when she's dressed in black? Then I gotta get the lyrics. What would it be? You know what? We're gonna have to. I'll have to learn that part for you. I forgot about that part. But let's just go. So we'll learn this one. Something like that, right? So that's how I would play it. She's dressed in black again. I'm falling down again, down to the floor again. I'm begging for more again. But oh, what can you do when she's dressed in black? My mind wanders endlessly past where she's leading me with games that where's that games that she likes to play, and words that she doesn't say. Now when we're alone and she's dressed in black, right? There it is. Something like that. Okay, I'll work on that lick, I promise. But not bad, right? I almost got it. Okay, then we go here. Now watch this one. My mind wanders endlessly on path where she's leading me with games. That's it. B flat. Okay, it's inverted, right? Where's that? There's the 5. This one's tricky. First, third, fifth. Okay, that's a B flat. Then I'm going to C. Okay, so that's the chords. Okay, so that's when I get to the and games that she likes to play, words that she doesn't say, right? Not when we're alone and she's dressed in black. Okay, that's B minor. There's major and then minor. Okay, all right. So now, as a picture of herself, let's see what chords we got here. Oh, it's the same thing. Look at as a picture of herself. She's a picture of the world. A reflection of you, reflection of me, and it's all that you see if you'd only give in to the fire within. I guess he goes to, so B flat, so A minor, here's A major, minor, to B flat, no, B flat, and then to B flat. So sorry, let's do this again. So let's do it again. As a picture of herself, she's a picture of the world, a reflection of you, reflection of me, and it's all that you see if you'd only give into the fire with her. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that's right, that B flat minor there. I'll have to look that part up. Then it goes, dressed in black again. Dressed in black. Sorry, my voice. You guys know it. Dressed in black again, right? Then we finish it off with, where's it at? Last verse. Let me read it out loud here because it doesn't have the chords with it. Shadows fall onto me as she stands there over me and waits to encompass me. So, shadows fall onto me as she stands there over me and waits to encompass me. I lay here helplessly, but oh, what can you do when she's dressed in black? Dressed in black again. Dressed in black again. Right, my voice is horrible right now. But you guys get it, right? So not a bad song. It's kind of simple. Pretty good. I think that's kind of everything. It's a very short song. I think that's everything you need to know. I mean, at least for a really simplified version of it. And then I could work on those. So let me get it. Let me get it right now. There it is. So sometimes, Tony, they play these notes that are maybe out of a key, and so it sounds a little weird, doesn't belong in the key, meaning in that series of notes, like if it's major. Sometimes notes will fall out of the key on purpose. That's what I mean by key. If you start with that song, with the C major scale, if the song is in the key of C major, all of these notes should be in it, or they should sound good if you play them. But if you're like in a minor and you hit the wrong note, ooh, it sounds sour sometimes. But sometimes they do it on purpose. So what we had going on here is, it's like kind of like that, I think. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's in the key, but it just sounds funky. Because I'm going like this, right? To G minor, right? So I'm going... See, it's confusing because I go A in this hand and G. I almost want to double them up, so it's... As a picture of herself, she's a picture of the world, a reflection of you, reflection of me. Right, so anyway, that's how you do it. Reflection of you. Something, I forget how it goes. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and move forward. So I wanted to do a little Here Is the House, a little Dressed in Black. That was a nice walkthrough. Kind of in the mood to play. I was playing slower songs today. So we're going to now move into, I believe this is Songs of Faith and Devotion. Let's go here. Go back to Depeche Mode Live Wiki. I know that was a real short one, but the song is short and it's mostly chords. And once you get that riff, that's most of it. And then you get this one down. Okay, and then you kind of have the song. Okay, so now we're going to go to... Oh, wait, I screwed that up. I didn't show it to you. Let me do it again. So once you get this part down, you know, the... And then you get this riff. It goes like this. Let me show it to you real slow so you get it. G in the left hand, A in the right. And then that should be the riffs you need for Dressed in Black. Okay, so now we're going to move forward into Judas, Judas. I was listening to the devotional. I have like the devotional tour playing in my car. It's on a DVD though, which is funny because the car will actually play the DVD, but I have to blank out the screen. So I didn't know the cars could do that. It's car stereo, and so I popped in the DVD and it started playing the devotional concert. So okay, so D flat major, I put it in by accident and actually played it. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and go to Judas. We're in the key of D flat, so I'm going to change this. Actually, we're going to play the acoustic version in F though. Okay, so let me show you how I do a little bit of Judas here. Okay, it's from the let me change the key of F, though. We're going to do it in F, because this is like the acoustic version of it. And it's got some tricky chord changes, too. Not at first, though. At first, it's very kind of simple. But this is Judas from the 1993 album, Depeche Mode, Songs of Faith and Devotion. Let's change up the piano a little bit, maybe. Softer. Remember I told you earlier, Tony? I'll stop the world and melt with you. Judas is a good song for you to learn some chords, because I'm just going F to C instead of C to F. It's an inverted F. To a C in root position. Oh my gosh, I always forget this one chord. So it's... Nope, it's not it. Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay, so let's go through it. Is simplicity best? Simply the easiest. I gotta go to the top here of my lyrics. Okay, is simplicity best? Simply the easiest, the narrowest path is always the holiest. So walk on barefoot for me, suffer some misery. If you want my love, if you want my love. So I screwed up. So it's if you want my love. Then it's, oh. Okay, so let's do that again. I've not played this in a while. That's why I need to practice these songs every now and then. Is simplicity best? Just going back and forth. Or simply the easiest, the narrowest path is always the holiest. So walk on barefoot for me. Suffer some misery if you want my love. If you want my love. back to C, okay? So as you can see, there's a lot of chord changes in Judas, especially when you get to that one part. So we're going to walk through it nice and slow. Back and forth twice. So walk on barefoot for me. Go to B minor. Suffer some misery to D flat. If you want my love, F. Okay, on love. Okay, so we're gonna play through it. You kind of have to have the lyrics so that you can follow along where it is. So let's start from the top one more time. Is simplicity best? Simply the easiest, the narrowest path is always the holiest. So walk on barefoot for me. Suffer some misery if you want my love. If you want my love. Okay, so you're going, if you want my love. The way it'd be like this. If you want my love. If you want my. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. This song is just throwing me off. Yo, how are you? Sorry, I saw your message. You're like, no, I was sleeping. And I'm like, so sorry. I know I went on late. I wanted to get another show. I'm trying to reach 150 episodes before the end of the year. How are you? Good morning. Hello, everybody. Okay, I am destroying Judas right now, y'all. I am so sorry. This song is tricky. You know, it's deceptively simple. And if you want to see the one I'm playing, go to YouTube and look up Judas, like acoustic or Bear, B-A-R-E, the Bear version. Body and soul come together. Oh, body and soul come together. As we come closer to, yeah, that was Here Is the House. Yeah, I was jumping in on some Here Is the House this morning. You guys, I'm so embarrassed. I am hacking Judas to pieces, but that is what happens. That's what this show is, my morning warm up and this and that. But I should be a little bit better than this. So, it's 5 a.m. Okay, at I think what time did I go on? Like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. Okay. Wow. So you're on a major time distance. Where are you at again? What city are y'all in? I'm in Southern California. It's Los Angeles. So here it's 9:20 in the morning. Okay, so let's stop hacking up Judas though. Let me get this down. Can't believe it. So here we go. So is simplicity best? Simply the easiest, the narrowest path. It's always the holiest. So walk on barefoot for me. Suffer some misery if you want my love. If you want my love. That's it. It's because my fingering was off. I couldn't remember. So it's here. If you want my love. It's different inversion of B minor. Okay, that's what threw me off. Then it goes to B flat, a different inversion. That's what I was missing. You're in England. Okay. Awesome. Rock on over there. Oh, all my favorite songs come from you guys. You Brits are awesome. I love my British people. Dude, some of my favorite music of all time came out of England. You know what I mean? The Beatles, the Stones. Come on now. You know what I mean? And Depeche Mode, of course. Okay, so let's go. I'm sorry. I've never been to England, but it's like, just sounds like, remember how I said I was going to listen to a couple songs? Yeah, Songs of Faith and Devotion. Yeah. Yeah, did you listen to, you got some down? Songs of Faith and Devotion is a great album, man. That one's a good one. Where's that? Okay, so let me do this one more time from the top. We're going to do it. We'll walk you through this last part because it's basically the same, okay, until I get to the end. All right, so let's do, how did you like it? How did you like those? Songs of Faith and Devotion. So let's get to verse 2. I'll show you how it goes. We'll start with verse 2 and we'll finish the song. Yeah, you know, you have like... Walking in My Shoes is on that album. What else is on that album? Is it Judas, Mercy in You? That's one of the songs we're doing right now is Judas. In Your Room. Or Condemnation. Right? Condemnation. Yeah, there's some good ones. There's some good ones on that album. And then It's No Good is on I Feel You. That's what I'm thinking of. I Feel You. I forgot how to play it. Is it A minor? I forget how to play I Feel You. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, In Your Room is great. Now the album version and the Zephyr mix are different. I like both. And I'm actually trying to do tutorials on both. The Zephyr mix is this one. I love that song. So we'll be doing that one too. I'm still working on that one in the background, though, as you can see. Okay, Judas, I think I finally got you down. Let's do this. Verse 2, man will survive the harshest condition and stay alive. Difficult decisions, so make up your mind for me. Walk the line for me if you want my love, if you want my love. Now we go here to idle talk, and so we could go like this, G minor, idle talk and hollow promises. So let's find a good inversion. Let's go D minor here. D minor. Let's see how I want to do this. Don't just stand there and shout it. Do something about it. You can fulfill your wildest ambitions and say you will. And I'm sure you will. suspicions. So make up your mind for me. Walk the line for me. If you want my love, if you want my love, wait. You want my love. Love. Right? All right, we got a few minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and just play now because I'm in the mood to play. Let's set to key. The key is C major now. I'm going to set it to just a basic key here. And let's just play a little now. You got me wanting to play a little in your room. So now it's trickier than it looks. Right? So you got that lick going in the right hand. Then you the beat in the left hand is off. It's like that's how it goes. That is the whole verse 1 right there. So that off beat is like in between notes. It's like first. See how it's in between notes? So it's. See it? It's tricky. So it's like. In your room, where time stands still or moves at your will. Will you lead me to your armchair, or will you leave me lying here? Your favorite darkness, your favorite half-life, favorite favorite slave. Right, then you go. So you're going. So, but the left hand is just this, so it's. In your room, where soul stands still. So I had to get the words up. But that's kind of one of the songs we're working on in the background. What is another song I was working on? I need to get back to them. I really want to get down on some. And then I really got to go back to the first album and start working on like Dreaming of Me, Tora Tora Tora, and just start from the very beginning with the Vince Clarke stuff and get down on that. But that is tricky, right? As you guys know, the first album is tricky. But we're going to do it. Yeah, but I got to get down on Fly on the Windscreen, though. I love this one. Where's that? Where's that? So let me do this here. It takes me so many chords to remember. So there's two riffs on top of each other right there. It goes like this. The first riff goes like this. Let's put some strings on or something. Let's liven this up a bit. So, my bad. Right, that's one riff. Then the second riff on top of it goes like this. It goes, it's very similar. Oh my gosh. Right, so those are the two riffs that are being played on top. No disco. Yes, I would love that one. I'd say, oh gosh, let me see that. Now I gotta look at it. No disco. No disco, Depeche Mode. I saw you in the picture, right? I saw you in the picture. I saw you play the part. This ain't no disco. Let me see what the chords are. Let me just see if we can walk through the chords real quick. I rarely do this, but we can do this. Let's see here. Depeche Mode, no disco chords. Actually, let me check the key real quick. I hope it's in the right key. But let's see what comes up first. I'll just look at what comes up first. Let's go to Ultimate Guitar. I usually trust them. So as you can see, I go to Ultimate Guitar here. They're pretty reliable, though. Because, you know, it's just people uploading it. I don't know if they maintain it or not. So A. Let me take the strings off. Saw you in picture, saw you play the part. This ain't no disco. Oh my gosh, that does not sound right at all. But I got to remember how the riffs go. So you know what? I probably won't do that one right now. But we'll try it. Maybe I'll try it later, and then we could do it on another stream like in a day or so. Give me a day with it, and I will do it. But yeah, no disco. I really would like that one too. I can't remember off the top of my head right now because I got like fly on the windscreen of my head. Anyway, I was just noodling around now. I got to get back to some Cure too. I love the Cure. Let's put some strings on here. So the piano. So you know the chords. The chords are A minor, G major, F, E minor. Here's a good song for you, Tony, if you're still there. Put little strings on. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. then it's however far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. I ended on the wrong note. How funny. Anyway, what a great day. You guys have a blessed and happy day. Or let's rock it out. Right, let's do it. Love this part. Let's do it. Ew. Where's that? Oh my God, I forgot it. Anyway, let's do it again. Something like that. Anyway, Beethoven is rolling over in his grave right now. He's like, dude, leave my song alone. The first time I ever heard Alan Wilder play that back in the 80s, it was on the B-side of Little 15. That's when I started learning it. It was back in the 80s. I had the Little 15 single And I heard Alan Wilder playing Moonlight Sonata, and that was it. I'd known the song since I was a baby. I used to listen to that when I was little. My last name's Luna, so I'm kind of tied to the moon a little bit. Anyway, you guys have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much, everybody. Tony, Maxie, Need a Dispenser. I love that. I love that. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Piano Seeker, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have a blessed and happy day, and we'll see you back again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed and happy day.